Hello everybody, my name is Connor and welcome back to Noble Asta TCG, where I post my games, learn from my misplays, and count on your feedback to grow. Today, we are playing Crocodile into Gecko, and if you're new here, I am the biggest Croc fanboy you will ever meet. I absolutely adore Crocodile. Don't ask me why, I guess because he's hot. But I was really excited about this deck, and unfortunately it's not the greatest deck in the meta right now, and I'm trying to work on getting good for Nats, and that's going terribly, but I haven't gotten to play a lot of Croc, so we're playing Croc into Gecko, and I'm gonna mulligan that first hand. 3 ground deaths, including my one altar. I was gonna ult the whole deck out, and then I lost my job, so happy to have just one. But if you guys want to go above and beyond and support the channel, the best thing you could do is honestly just watch the videos. Drop a like if you're feeling generous, and even comment, just say hey if you want to go really above and beyond. Of course, there are other ways to do so in the description, such as going to duelingguard.com/clovercrew, get you 15% off of any Dueling Guard accessories, and last but not least, thousandnoble.com. That is my own playmat company. Grab or commission one of these playmats, the Sanji playmat. You could buy a Sanji playmat. There are other playmats on there, but you know, Sanji. Anyway, enough of that boring yapping. We are going to go ahead and hop into the game. Unfortunately, not seeing a searcher either in the 1-drop disappointed event or the Miss Valentine, but we do have the Bon Clay in our hand to start, which is nice. 2 Dawn pass from the Gecko, no Sindri for him, pretty unfortunate. Drawing into a Croc, which is great. Unfortunately, we don't have a searcher anyways to get anything in trash, but we are going to go ahead, swing that big 8, and he will counter 1, putting the Hogback into trash and then taking the life. Just playing out the Hogback just to get something in his trash and on his board. Kind of an unfortunate start for my opponent, really, but I'm telling you guys, real talk, this guy is unlucky on the Gecko. I think he's talking about dismantling it already, but took a break to open some packs and didn't get much, so nothing exciting to share there. But 4 Dawn, ideally, he's going to have something to play on 4 Dawn. A Perona, Absalom, a yellow Hogback, even another black Hogback, and it doesn't look like it. Gonna go ahead and swing 7. We're gonna take that, and we get disappointed, dude. We are disappointed. Just kidding, we're not that disappointed. Getting another Crocodile here, I think, is pretty good. I think we are gonna take Crocodile just because I haven't seen Mr. 4, and Mr. 4 is the only way to get cards out of your trash. Putting up on Clay in trash is good if we do see the Miss All Sunday, but swinging a 7 at lead and healing, we are going to take and getting a Miss Golden Week. Drawing another Miss Golden Week off the top. Not ideal, but, you know, there are worse things to happen here. So, in a bit of a weird spot. I think we are at 5 Dawn here. We could play down the Bon Clay and potentially play a Golden Week. Golden Week, I believe, is draw 2, trash 1 on KO, just to get some cards in trash. And I think that's what we're looking at doing here. Gonna go ahead, swing a 5 into the Hogback. He is gonna let that Hogback go. I'll go ahead and I'll pop the Miss Golden Week to draw 2. Drawing a Mr. 4, that is wonderful. And I think we're gonna go ahead and put the 2 5 costs in the Das Bones and the Mr. 5 gem in the trash. Now we have a couple of options here. We could play down the Bon Clay just to establish it, and that is what we're gonna do. Okay, I don't hate that play. If we do get to keep the Bon Clay on board and we don't see a yellow Perona, we are gonna get a 5k swing and then possibly be able to bring out either the Das Bones or the Mr. 5, which either is pretty good. The 6 cost Gecko coming down, gonna attach that Dawn to leader Gecko, and gonna go ahead and play, what are we playing? Gonna play the Absalom out from trash. That is an on KO searcher, pretty good in the Gecko deck. I mean, Gecko having the ability to KO his own characters, I don't know, is very fitting, as well as works really well for the just the Gecko package there, the Thriller Bark package, that's what it's called. Getting 2 more Dawn here. I think we're at 7 now. Yes. No Miss All Sunday, which is unfortunate. She is a 4 of in my deck, if I'm not mistaken. We are going to tap 1 looking for the Miss Valentine, or using Miss Valentine to look at our top 4. And we are gonna see, oh, did I look at top 5? I did. It's top 4. Someone, get this man. Get this man, dude. I think I'm gonna take the All Sunday. Actually, no, I take the Miss Wednesday. Interesting. Miss Wednesday, really good, but mostly good off of the Miss All Sunday. What is my plan? What's going on in my little head? I might be playing, I think I know what I'm doing here. I think I have an idea. Set 4 aside, might be playing the Babe, the Mr. 4 there. Gonna swing 6 at Absalom just to not give my opponent the opportunity to swing him at me. We are gonna see the 4-cost Perona, unfortunately, off that search. Kind of a bummer, but we are going into our Crocodile turn. Speaking of Crocodile, 6 at lead with our leader Crocodile. No trigger there. Yeah, we are going to go ahead. We are going to pop the Bond Clay, mill 2, milling a DOS Bones, as well as a Ground Death. Pretty unfortunate. We'll make the Gecko a 0 cost there. And we're going to play out the Mr. 5, which is going to allow us to draw 2 cards. Getting our beautiful 8-cost Croc, our alt. I have 1 alt of everything in the deck, and it's great. And trashing the Miss Valentine, Mr. 4 coming down, and passing turn. We finally have a board, a decent board. And we got plenty of cards in trash. We know Ground Death is online, although it does look like we have 2 Ground Deaths in trash. No, that's disappointed. Never mind. Yep, looks like we have about 15 cards in trash. 3 Crocs in hand is pretty crazy. We should be able to just chain those back to back and cause massive mayhem. 5k swing gets blocked by the Mr. 5. Mr. 4 going to let us grab the Nico Robin. Nico Robin might be there. I always feel like there's an argument, depending on the board state, of playing Nico Robin, or Miss All Sunday versus a Crocodile. I think in this case Crocodile is okay. He only has 2 bodies on board, but of course I feel like if your opponent's board is full and yours is not, Miss All Sunday is a good choice. Going up to 9 Dawn here, we could even play Patchwork, which might be interesting. Trying to decide between the Crocodile and the Miss All Sunday. I'm thinking that we might be able to get rid of that 7-cost Gecko. He did heal with the 8-cost Gecko. I think he put Kumasi up there. The glare is just perfectly right on his card. Let's see what we want to do. We have 1 Dawn up for potentially Ground Death. I think that's fine. We're going to go ahead, stun the 6-cost Gecko. Gonna go ahead, Croc ability to pop Crocodile. We are gonna go ahead and trash. I think we want to trash the Miss Wednesday here, as weird as that feels. Trash at 2k. We have a lot of events in our hand. We end up trashing another Croc. That's an interesting choice. I must be feeling confident in our ability to win. But he put an Absalom up top. Absalom going to trigger out the Absalom, or another Absalom, and pass turn. So he's got 2 swings coming our way. We have 2 Ground Deaths and a Patchwork. So definitely we could definitely stun Gecko and freeze Absalom next turn. And oh, never mind, another Gecko comes down. Another 8-cost going to heal right as again the blinding. I assume it's Absalom one more time. He's gonna go ahead, pop that Absalom. He did have Perona. I think Perona's still in his hand. Tough to get her in trash sometimes. Finally finding a yellow Hogback. And let's see. Yeah, Yep, that's 8 Dawn, 2 Dawn left. Gonna go ahead and swing, I believe, 7 at lead, and we block 2k, and he passes turn. So what do we do here? I think Crocodile and Stunning are the 2 geckos is probably the best play here. It's just we don't really have... Well, we have bodies. We just need to get some more bodies on board. So I do feel like there is a possibility I play Miss All Sunday here, just to get a bigger board. But I ultimately I think Crocodile is a better play, so we don't have to deal with those 10k gecko swings. We are gonna see I believe that was the Perona triggered out of life, dropping him back to 3. I'm so glad I don't do the life boxes anymore. This would be a pain to edit. Gonna go ahead play the hog back, putting 2 cards to the bottom. It looked like Brickbat, and I wasn't sure what the other one was. And grabbing, I believe, a 2k back to his hand. I'm gonna go 5 into the hog back, just kind of wanting to not give him the opportunity to potentially, you know, pop it to get more damage or even swing with it. So Croc coming down is gonna go ahead and stun the first 8-cost gecko. And I think I'm reading it just to make sure I know when I'm appropriately drawing cards. And yeah, we are going to pop the one that is rested. Trash Bon Clay, stun the other. I think minus and stun the other. And then we trashed our Croc still. If we didn't trash our Croc, we could have done some... could have done something really cool this following turn, but it looks like he swings 5 with lead, thinking about potentially healing, possibly. No healing. We are gonna go ahead and give him a 1 with the missed double finger, tapping 1 for our shiny ground F. Look at that. Oh, I love Crocodile so much. The 9-cross boa coming down, gonna heal him and give us another missed double finger. Oh my goodness. So, gonna go ahead, we'll swing 10 into 7. Seems a little excessive. I think I'm just trying to control. Yeah, okay. I was like, what is he doing? Countering 1k for a 10 into 7? I'm not good at math, but looks like I'm looking for a Miss All Sunday play, potentially. There is a way here, and I wonder if I see it in the heat of the moment here. We could Missile Sunday, Bon Clay into... I mean, I guess it's not... I don't know if that's better, but we are going to go ahead. We are going to play the Miss All Sunday, and I'm realizing my board is too full, and I honestly think I should just play the Mr. 4. And I think I do go with the... I think potentially I might go with the Miss Wednesday, but I think I need to just play the Mr. 4 and have that up so we can grab the other Crocodile. But I go ahead and play Bon Clay, which, I mean, I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite move there. I think my thought was, oh, I can patchwork and, you know, rest boa, but then I lose out on the Croc stun, so kind of trying to figure out which one is better. 10 at lead. We are gonna go ahead and see if he gets a trigger. No trigger. We're gonna go ahead, KO that Croc. We'll freeze a gecko, or minus a gecko, draw 1, getting a searcher, not bad. And yeah, gonna freeze 1 gecko, kind of a bummer. Pass with 3 Dawn up. We do have 1 ground death. Ideally, we'll be able to patchwork one of the frozen characters. I think I should have played Mr. 4 and gotten the Croc I trashed. I think that would have been a better play, because if I granted, I'm doing this voiceover relatively late and I've had a long day, so I feel like there's a way we could have stunned like 2-3 bodies maybe, But 8 cost Croc, or excuse me, not Croc, 8 cost Gecko coming down and healing yet again. I swear I can't get through this life, bro. Huh. It is looking pretty tough for me, honestly. But yeah, I think Mr. 4 would have been a better play. We have kept Mr. 5 on the field for a while. He's definitely put the work in, and I think he's going to put the work in once again. We go ahead and take this hit, getting a missed double finger. She lets you KO 1 cost stage, which is pretty neat. Gonna see what he wants to do. Swinging 6 here. I think we just want to give him... Do we really? Okay, we give him... Oh, he doesn't swing Boa, and he passes. That's interesting. Okay, so there is an argument to actually swing our... What is his name? Mr. 5. But let's see how we do here. We're gonna start with a 5 from Bond Clay, just to see what happens, you know. I think there is a world where we can freeze Boa. I think they're all 10k bodies though, so he is gonna go ahead, take the Kumasi. Doesn't decide to keep it. Decides to trigger something out with it, which interesting. Let's see what he wants to grab out of his trash with the Kumasi. Gonna go ahead, take the Hog back. Probably to take a 2k to his hand. Get a bottom deck 2. Yeah, taking the 2k Sindri to his hand. Exactly, Vi. And let's see what we do from here. So that was the 5k swing. We have a pretty big board here. It just kind of depends on how we feel here about potentially going for game, because I feel like he took the 5. Maybe it was greed, maybe he is bricked, but I think there is an argument to swing our blocker here. And yeah, our hand is not looking great. I go 5 into the Hog back. I don't know how I feel about that looking at it now. 10 Dawn still up. Not really much to do. We have seen 3 crocodiles. Maybe there's a chance for 4. 13 into the Gecko. Gonna see if we can get rid of that body. Looks like he plays Brickbat, bringing him to 13, and then potentially gonna give us a 1k here. Yeah, 1k in the Perona. And popping the Crocodile. Going to minus that 1. And minus the rusted one by 10 and stun the standing one. We're going to patchwork that Crocodile to freeze it. Now, we do have some 10k swings here. But there is the question of, do we want to swing into life? And I think that's kind of where I'm thinking, like, do I want to actually swing into life right now? I think I might be thinking about clearing the Croc. No, we go 11 into lead. He is going to take, see if he gets a trigger. No trigger. Very lucky for us. 8, 9, 10 into lead with Nico Robin. Finally putting some damage. Actually, I go 10 into Gecko. And he's frozen. I guess I'm trying to get I get a card out of hand, which I don't hate. I don't hate that play at all. And then we do have Ground Death and a blocker. He's got 2 stunned characters. I don't think Gecko has any way to get... well, I guess he could. If he has Ground Death, he could Ground Death our blocker. Boa coming down, gonna heal him. That board is looking really scary, honestly. And I'm in a position where I need to keep my board alive, and then I need to go for game. Gonna go ahead, 1k out of the swing. 1k out of the 5k swing from lead. Yeah, gonna go 10. We're gonna Ground Death and give a 2k. Going up to 9, 10, 11. And that one is gonna get finally our Mr. 5. He's done his job, and our hand is looking bad now. We have to get game here or we're cooked. I'm looking at his board and my board, and I think that I got some big bodies. I need to swing Bon Clay first. And oh yeah, that was his opening hand. It was rough. So looks like we go 10 with Bon Clay at lead, which I guess makes sense. He's got unlimited cards in hand. Getting a Perona trigger. Does he want to? I guess he decides not to trigger it. Going, let's see, 8 at lead, 2 Dawn left. Gonna see if I can get some cards out of hand. We can go 8 and then 10, 10, 10. And ideally, that will work. Ground Death, gonna see if he actually can use the Ground Death. Doesn't have 10 cards in trash, actually. He's been playing the Hogback so much, putting him to the bottom of the deck. Gives us 3 cards to get out of that 8k swing. And we are going to see. We're going to go ahead, swing 10 at lead. Going to see if he can get out of these swings. If he can get out of these swings, we are in trouble. We know he has a Ground Death. I think, yeah, playing the Perona. And then, he counters with Perona to get 10 in trash, and then takes the life. We swing 10 here. He has to take that as well. Gonna see if there is a trigger and another 10 at lead. Trying to see if we could get the game there, knowing that regardless, we're cooked. Going to Ground Death to bring him to 9, 10. And bricks. So we are able to get there. He is, of course, saying he's a little bummed that he pitched the Perona. He wanted to put 10 in trash. But yeah, so we were able to sneak this win out. A little sloppy. I think I made a couple of misplays. And by a couple, I mean a good amount of misplays. So definitely going to work on my Croc game a little bit more after Nats. Probably going to play a lot of Croc after Nats. But I got to figure out what I'm playing for Nats and how do I get good. So that is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, hit that like button down below. It helps me out more than you can ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.
すぐに片付けますのでご安心を。おらー、これじゃあキリがねえ。麦わ